You were not born independent. You learned to survive alone when needing someone hurt too much. Now, even a simple question can make your body tighten. Do you need help? Your mouth says, no, I'm fine, before your heart gets a chance to tell the truth. You smile. You make it easy. You fix the problem, calm the room, and convince everyone there is nothing to worry about. Everyone sees the capable version of you, but there is another version. The one sitting on the edge of the bed with your phone unlocked, typing, "Can you stay for a bit?" Then deleting it because asking feels heavier than being alone. And by the end of this, you may realize independence was never the wound. It was the armor. Maybe you learned it slowly. Maybe no one came when you cried, so you stopped crying. Maybe asking for help turned into a lecture, a sigh, a joke, or silence. Maybe your needs were missed that you made them smaller, then almost invisible. That is how survival starts looking like personality. People call you strong, mature, low maintenance, easy to love. But here's the part no one says. Being easy can become another way of disappearing. You do not reject help because the task is easy. You reject it because help feels dangerous. Someone offers to carry something, and you say, "I got it," even while your hands are full. A friend asks if you want to talk, and you say, "It's okay," even though it hurt. Someone is kind, and instead of softening, you start looking for the cost. That sounds strong, but it is also lonely. The real reason you reject help may not be pride. It may be fear. Fear that you will be too much. Fear that someone will help once, then resent you. Fear that needing them will give them a place to leave from. So you become safer by becoming smaller. You need less. You ask less. You expect less. And when people believe you, it hurts, because part of you wanted them to notice anyway. This is where loneliness hides. Not always in an empty room, but in a full life where no one knows where you are hurting. You may be the person everyone trusts when things fall apart, but when your own life gets heavy, you go quiet. You do not want to be a problem. You do not want to make the mood darker. You do not want someone to think, this is too much. So you become useful instead of honest, funny instead of vulnerable, calm instead of held. Pause here. This matters. You are not cold for fearing care. You are not selfish for needing space. You are not broken because closeness makes your nervous system scan for danger. Your body may remember a time when needing someone did not lead to safety. Here's the twist. The independence people admire may be the part of you that never got to rest. You were praised for carrying what someone should have helped you carry. You were called mature when you were really adapting. You became the strong one because no one asked if you wanted to be. But protection can become a prison. If you never ask, no one gets to show up. If you never let anyone see the weight, they may assume it is light. If you always say, "I'm fine," people may never learn where to meet you. That does not mean it is your fault. It means your armor worked too well. It kept you from being rejected, but it also kept you from being reached. And maybe that is why kindness can feel suspicious. Someone says, "I'm here," and an old voice whispers, "Not for long." Someone stays, and you start preparing for the moment they stop. Someone cares, and you wonder what you will owe them later. That voice is not prophecy. It is memory. It is the part of you trying to prevent an old pain from becoming new again. You do not have to throw away your independence. That part of you protected you when support was missing. You only have to stop confusing survival with peace. Healing may begin quietly. The next time someone asks, "Do you need anything?" Pause before you disappear. Notice that this moment is not the old one. Notice that this person may not be the person who ignored you. Then try one small truth. "I don't know what I need yet, but I don't want to be alone with it." Or, "I'm used to handling things alone, but I'm trying not to." Start with the safest person, the smallest truth, and the least scary sentence. You do not have to open the door all at once. You can start by unlocking it with one safe person in one quiet moment and see what happens when you do not disappear. You can be capable and still be cared for. You can be strong and still be tired. You can be independent and still let someone sit beside you when life feels too heavy. Maybe the goal is not to need no one. Maybe the goal is to feel safe enough to need someone a little. So if your first instinct is always, "I got it," ask yourself, do I have it? Or did I learn a long time ago that no one would stay if I didn't? If this made you feel less alone, stay with Empty But Aware. This is for people who learn to survive alone and are learning they do not have to anymore.